Yeah, that body's a blessing, girl. I ain't trying to pressure her. She messed with the temperature. Hard road this.
Hey, what's up guys? So due to the ban list, we now have Dark Destroyer at 2, and I know I'm a little bit late on this, but I still wanted to do my take on Cosmos. So let's just get right into that. Alright, so up first, of course, is like always the triple tin can, win can. Normally I would say yes, but I actually think that Cosmo Strawman shines more in this build than Tin Can. Tin Can is really good for filling up those graves and searching, and he's still really good for searching and of course his regular pilot effect of tagging out for a big ship, but I'm going to say that he's going to take a backseat to Strawman in this build. So Strawman lets you special summon from the Banish Zone, which is amazing in this build, and you'll see why in a bit. We have one Farm Girl. A lot of people would critique this. Personally, if you can get off Farm Girl a lot, then good for you. I never do. It's rare. When I do, I'm already in a good spot anyways. It's just to finish off the game, which is good, but I'm essentially floating down to her to finish off, you know, the final, the final 3k damage that I need to do. I simply attack, search, and then tag out, basic. But I never need 2 of her, to be honest. 2 Wicked Witch. I used to only run 1 of her. For a very long time, people always told me, run 2, run 2. And I was like, I don't think she's that good. But she really is. To stay in the game, she is amazing. Paying that 1,000 to stay alive, which is very necessary in this deck because we lose card advantage very quickly. And you never really have anything to... your hand's always at 1 or 2. So, yeah, very good with Wicked Witch. Next up, since Dark Destroyer is at 2, we have 2 Cosmo Dark Lady. Flow down into her and negate monster effects, which is very, very helpful. But that's it for the pilots, and now we're going to do the ships. Right, so for the ships, of course, we have the obligatory 3 Slip Rider. He's our only spell and trap destruction, so yeah, I run him at 3. He's really good. And then onto the bigger ships, we have double Forerunner. I'm still running 2. I think he's good, not for his standby effect, just the fact that he's a 2800 beat stick. And believe it or not, the standby phase effect does help sometimes. Next is 2 Cosmo Dark Destroyer. So, I mean, everyone knows what he does, but he's at 2 now. That's just too good. Like, I wish he'd tell he was at 2 as well. That'd be even better. Next on the ships, I still run 2 Eclipsers. A lot of people cut it down to 1 already, and that's a good choice. I think that's smart. I don't blame them, because the whole reason for running 2 Dark Eclipsers is to replace that, you know, we don't have Dark Destroyer anymore, and he's a big-ass beat stick. I still run him at 2 because he can negate infinite impermanence and other trap cards, which seem to be prominent in this format for some reason. So trap cards are still a thing, yeah. And now, finally, the only disruption I run is 3 DD Crow. They're the only hand traps I run. They're very good, one because they're dark. 2, they banish. That's good for disrupting people's graveyard plays. Really, that's all I have to say. It's just a solid hand trap, to be honest. It's a solid one. If you have Ash Blossom, of course, run that. Why wouldn't you? If you can get your hands on that, that'd be better. Right, so onto the spells. We run 3 Cosmo Town, which is important in this build to get back our banished monsters. Here's why DD Crow is good, and this is why Strawman is better than Tin Can in this build. 3 Allure of Darkness, that's our draw power. Followed by 2 Terraforming to search the Cosmo Town. 2 Gold Sarcophagus, again, to turbo out our plays. Makes it even faster. Now, for the necessary spells, 1 Monster Reborn. I think it's too good not to run, to be honest. 1 Reasoning, really good. There's a bunch of levels, and you have to get the correct one, which they usually don't. 1 E-Telly for all the pilots. And that rounds up our spells. I only run 5 traps, so it's 3 Mojo. I think Cosmojo is really good. I've always liked this card. Always. It always comes in clutch. It's non-targeting banishment. It doesn't get better. It's like an ABC Dragon Buster that doesn't target. And plus, you plus even more because... oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. You plus even more due to the fact that all your ships float. So you hit a ship with this, you get to float down, and you get a free banish. And lastly, the 2 Call of the Haunted for when Tin Can is going live. You make... Call the Haunted live. I'm sorry. You may Call the Haunted live with Tin Can. That's it for the main deck, so now into the extra deck. I'll be honest, the only 2 cards you really need here are these 2. Literally nothing else is really all that great. Cleafort Genius is okay. Levier, you can make that pretty easily, along with PK Breaksword. Volcasaurus to finish off games. Pleiades to bounce. Gaia Dragon Thunder Charger to go over Volcasaurus to attack. Ptolemy M7 to overlay over the Constellar. Big Eye and Mecha Fan and Beast Dracosac. True King of All Calamities, like I said, I don't really make that. And then Cyber and Dragon, because people are funny enough to try and like destroy the Nova for some reason. I don't know why, but some people are silly like that. They'll try that shit. So Cyber and Dragon. That's pretty much it for the deck profile, guys. Kozmos, I believe, are very strong this format. I'm not going to say that they're tier 1 now, but they are very strong due to Dark Destroyer at 2. I think you could definitely win the locals with it, that's for sure. I wouldn't really compete in the regionals with something like this, but, you know, regardless. It's a very fun deck, and I'm glad that Dark Destroyer is at 2. I think it's amazing. So I'll see you guys in the next video.